of the night.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope everyone has had a wonderful day. We got Brian in the chat, man. Happy birthday to you, man. Gotta start off like that, man. Happy birthday to Brian, man. Much love to you, man. I wish you much more life, success, love, happiness, everything, man. You deserve it, man. Much love to you, Brian. Happy birthday once again, man. Let us know what you did today. How was your dinner? How was it? We got Rio on the chat. Good to see you, Rio. Welcome to the streamers and happy birthday, Brian. Much love. I had to hop on for this flight for you. Indeed, shout out to you, Rio. Much love. We got George. George, what's going on, man? George, and happy birthday. George, shout out to Doza. Doza, welcome to the stream. Hope everyone is having a fantastic evening. Once again, thank you so much for joining. Today, we're going to be doing a beautiful flight over to Atlanta. From Atlanta over to St. Petersburg. Much love. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Good to see you, J. Russ. J. Russ, hope you're having a wonderful evening. Brian said, trip. Oh, okay, perfect. You guys can hear me awesome. Shout out to you, Brian. Once again, happy birthday to you, man. Hope you had a fantastic evening. See, Brian is a fresh 25. Indeed. Today I chose one of Brian's favorite planes, man. The MD-80. I got this plane specifically for Brian. Beautiful plane. I'm flying it today because of him. Happy birthday, man. Jay Russ, good to see you, man. Good day to you too, man. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. Thank you so much for joining. Is it closer to 45? Let me know what you did today, man. George, did you do any flying today? Good to see you, Mr. Easywell. Welcome to the stream. Rio, always good to see you flying with us, man. Rio's flying an Airbus A321 tonight. That's new. I always see you flying a 777. Beautiful flight, man. Beautiful flight. Airplane tonight. Let me see. Brian said, "Hey Mary," just in case. But yeah, we had the OB appointment today. It went great. We have another one Friday. Doing awesome, man. So the babies are looking good. The babies were supposed to come out sometime in the 30s, sometime this month, but they're looking so good that the doctor wants to push it back to all the way to 36. So might be having babies in June. So yeah, June. Yeah, Mary's having a lot of back pain and all this stuff, so pregnancy isn't easy. So she wasn't happy to hear that she has to hold them in for another 6 weeks, but the babies are going to be fine. Still don't have this aircraft. Always looks great though. Yeah, this aircraft is beautiful. MD-80, beautiful plane, sir. Rain whole day and the whole week. Yeah, man, I noticed the live weather. It's super dark right now. Super dark. McDonald Douglas playing a beautiful. Good to see you, Master 11. Welcome to the stream, man. MD-80 and MD-11, yeah, very beautiful planes. But yeah, man, I hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. Brian said, nah, he's closer to 45. Brian, if you want to tell him your real age, let us know, man. If you want to tell us your real age, let us know. But always good to see you, man. Brian is turning 25. Brian is still a young man indeed. Not only young at heart, still a young man. Man, this plane is beautiful, man. J. Russ, how was it, man? Hope you had a fantastic evening. How's the wife doing? How's the kids doing? Always good to have you on, brother. Much love to you, bro. Yeah, right now the skies are looking very interesting. We were going to go to Olive Garden, but we ended up going to a steakhouse. Sheesh. Nice. Is that Rio? Beautiful shot cameo of Rio flying right now. I'm really trying to get the best view right here. In a Frontier livery. Gorgeous, man. Sheesh. Awesome flying, Rio. Awesome flying. Nice. Right now, we got the awesome Airbus A321 Frontier flying with American Airlines, my beautiful livery. We got Joe Jones in the chat. Good to see you, man. We hope you're having a fantastic evening. As those said, spring chicken. Spring chicken, Brian, indeed. Spring chicken. But yeah, man, George says it's been raining the whole day and the whole week, so you haven't been able to fly. Sheesh. Nah, that's some crazy stuff right there. So Rio, the Leafs and the Panthers are starting. Also, the Boston Celtics are playing tonight, too. And after that, there's going to be another big game. I think it's Denver playing. So, big month for sports. Looking forward to the game after this. So everyone is great. Thanks for asking. Good to hear the positive updates on the twins. Yes, sir. Twins are doing very, very good. Doctor is very pleased, very happy of what they're doing. You know, they were shaky for a moment there, but now the twins are looking happy and healthy. Let me see. Rio said, always got to get my cameo in the street. Indeed, Rio. Awesome. I like your cameos, man. I always fly next to. I like seeing planes like that fly next to us. Like, we couldn't be doing that on Vatson. Vatson would have definitely kicked us off. We got Doza with a $2 gifted dub in the chat for Doza. Let's go. All right. Thank you so much, Doza, for the $1.99 gifted. Really appreciate it. Much love to you. Really appreciate the support. And also, shout out to Brian, man. Brian also been supporting the channel for years and years and years, man. That's a true friend right there. Much love to you, Brian. Appreciate you so much. But shout out to you, Doza. Thank you so much for the $2 donor. Really appreciate it. Let me see. Instead of trip, the Celtics and Knicks tonight. Yes, sir. Celtics and Knicks tonight at 7, and then I think it's at 9. It's going to be Denver versus who they playing against. I think it's OKC. I gotta check and see, but looking forward to it. See what I'm flying tonight. Let me see. Brian is flying the 777. What? Brian, today is a special day indeed, man. Brian is not. I'm glad you love the 777 now, man. I used to always ask Brian, man, why don't you fly the 777? Now he said he likes it. 777 is a beautiful plane. I'm glad you like it, Brian. Awesome. So everyone wish me luck starting Airbus A350 7,100 nautical mile flight this evening before I go to bed. J. Russ, we wish you all the best. Good luck, man. What's the flight destination? Where is it originated from? 7,000 nautical miles. My goodness. I hope your PC doesn't crash. I hope the game doesn't crash. You're on Flight Simulator 2024. Oh my goodness. You say you're cheating? What do you mean? Are you going to be fast forwarding the flight? But man, oh man, let me know. Brian said he really liked the 777. I'm telling you, that plane is really smooth. Really smooth. For a long flight this weekend, this summer, we plan on doing, definitely going to be using the Airbus A350. Hopefully by then, Mr. George can join us. We said 7,100. Dude is going to heaven. I don't know where you're going. JJ, where do you plan on going, man? Because that sounds crazy. This is the wing view of the beautiful MD-80. Very beautiful plane. I love the wing flex of this plane. Wing flex is beautiful. Very nice. Brian said, wow, that's a long flight. Yeah, that's very long flight. Super duper long. That's crazy. Yeah, give us more information on that flight, Jay. To Atlanta to South Africa for south end of far south end of South Africa. My goodness. Oh my goodness. That's a long flight, man. That's a record. Feel free to make sure you keep us updated, man. I don't go to sleep until like 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. So you can always send a message in the Discord. Keep us updated, take pictures. If you're up, he said before you sleep, so probably not going to be up. But in the morning, make sure you take some pictures, and I want to check it out. That sounds awesome. Master 11 said, I have a feeling the Nintendo Switch 2 will be out before Xbox Simmers will get their hands on the Airbus A350. I'm not kidding. Yeah, that's a solid take. Solid take, because I don't think the Airbus A350 is coming out anytime soon, sadly, for the Xbox. Brian said, what livery are you flying? Good question. What livery are you flying for that flight from Atlanta over to South Africa? The far side of South Africa. Oh my goodness. Not just the South Africa. The far side. Far south. So still, even if when you reach South Africa, still have to fly south. Oh my. So yeah, I commend y'all who can do those flights. I did Dallas to Toronto, and I promised myself never. Listen, Rio, why you think I haven't done that? I haven't been doing longer flights, man. We did long flights on stream one time. A flight from, it was California to New York. It was roughly 4 hours, 5 hours, and let me tell you, I was just sitting there. Honestly, if I'm playing other games, if I'm watching a movie, sure. Like, if you're doing what Jay Russ is doing, like he's going to sleep, sure. But I cannot sit here for 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, just flying. That's going to be funny. But yeah, Jay Russ is doing it a good way too, man. He is good. He's having fun at daycare. Nice. Awesome. Glad Jordan is doing good. He's going to daycare now. Oh, man. He's getting a big boy. That's awesome. Say hello to us, to him for us. So Delta, nice. So Jay Russ, you're a Delta fan. Okay. Jay Russ, when is your birthday? We got to do a flight for you too, and anybody else's birthday's coming up. The OGs of the channel, let me know when your birthday is. I know George's birthday is clean all the way in November. But let me know when your birthday is so we can definitely do a flight for you guys. Don't let us miss it. That Los Angeles, New York flight had me taking break. Listen, I was in the kitchen eating while the live stream was on. I had to go and eat. I just had to go. I had to go eat. I was behind the stream for too long. Behind sitting at the stream, I had to do it. Oh my goodness. George said American Airlines are nothing. Oh man. Yeah, honestly, Brian, even that Antigua flight, Antigua to Miami, that 3-hour flight, that's always a long flight. George has been telling me to do that flight. Man, I'm trying to avoid him like everything else. Our flight is technically 2 hours and 30 minutes, but last time we did it took 3 hours. But yeah, long flights not for me. Massey 11 said, George, aka Josh. What's going on, man? What's your guys' favorite long haul flight? If you guys were doing a 5-6 hour flight, what plane would you use? I should say, what plane would you use if you had to pick? Me, it would be the 777-300, but now I fell in love with the Airbus A350. I would definitely do that. What's going on, Marshall? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. I said, hey, Trip, I was outside when the stream started, riding my new bike. Oh, you got a new bike? Nice. Was it a random gift? What's up, Nisha? Shout out to you on TikTok. Shout out to everyone on TikTok. Welcome to the stream. Nice. You got a bike. I remember my first bike. I remember falling riding the first bike also, but it's all in fun games. Let me see. Rio said, check the general. Let me check it out. Let me see what we got here in Mr. General from Mr. Rio. Sheesh. No, that's Jordan. Rio, you're lying. I remember when Jordan was a small kid. I remember when Jordan was born. This is Rio's son, by the way, guys. Oh my goodness. Yo, kids grow up too fast, man. Brian, you remember when Jordan was just a little kid? Oh my. I remember when Rio literally told us that his wife was in labor, and look at him now walking and playing with kids at daycare. That is crazy. As Brian just said, Rio, I can't believe how big he's getting. Oh my God. Rio, trust me, he's going to be taller than you soon. He's going to be taller than you soon playing basketball. Man, kids grow up so fast. I'm looking forward to see my girls grow up, man. I really hope they play some sports like soccer or something. Looking forward to that. What's up, Austin? Good to see you, man. But thank you so much for sending that video, Rio. That's our nephew right there. As George said, nephew, bigger already. I'm telling you. That's crazy. I'm literally in shock right now. If you guys was here last year, you would know. That is insane. Yeah, man, I've been an uncle. That's my nephew right there. So I remember the picture of him when he guys got home from the hospital. That's what I'm saying, man. That's crazy. I remember when he sent us a picture when he just got home from the hospital. Now he's literally walking. That's awesome, man. Nice. Say, hey, can I show my bike? Of course. Marshall, send a picture of your new bike. So Marshall just got a new bike. He's excited about it. So feel free to send a picture of the bike, man. For sure. We'll definitely love to see it. So London to Antigua as long as I'm hell. I did that 4 times in real life. Never again. You did London to Antigua? Yeah, man. That's number one British Airways flight for us. Like every day. Or George, do you know how often do we get that flight? I think it's has to be more than 2-3 times a week. Yeah, that flight goes and comes all the time. British Airways is always at the airport. Almost always at the airport. But yeah, that's a very long flight, Rio. Like a 7-hour flight. And he did it in real life? Yeah. Very, very long flight. He got big fast. He really did. He said, shut a bike. Jay says, shut a bike. Let's see what we got. Nah, look how tall this guy is. No way. Rio, your son is pretty tall. How much months is he? He's 1, you said? Oh my goodness. All right, here's the bike. What? Cowboy. This is like a mountain bike. Congratulations on your new bike, man. This is awesome. Look, you guys, check out his bike. You say you just got a brand new bike. Was it your birthday gift or your parents just surprised you randomly? Awesome, bro. This is a solid, nice bike. I'm not into the different type of bikes, but I know this is a real. It has gear shift. You can shift gears. Yeah, this is a big time bike right here. This is like a mountain bike. Good job, man. Awesome. I'm happy for you, bro. This is awesome, bro. Good job. George said depends. Got you. Say hey. Oh yeah, checked it out. Nice. Yeah. Wait, hold up. Get this plate on the control. Say yeah, because it was London to Antigua to Turks. Oh, okay. How long was Antigua to Turks? Jay said nice, a trek. Nice. I didn't know that Antigua gets the 777 from. Yes, sir. They get it pretty often. Even in the mod I have for Antigua Airport, they have a 777 at the airport. and it's a British Airways. That's how much British Airways flies into Antigua, and from Antigua too. So it's Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays to Antigua. So 3 times a week. Nice. Rio, that's when he used to live in the UK, right? You remember? I think Rio said he lived a few places, and the UK was one of them. Awesome, man. Brian said, George, do you have any pictures of the 777 at Antigua? That's a very good question. George plane spots a lot in Antigua, so maybe he does. Antigua to Turks is a little over an hour. What plane did they use for that one? George said, sometimes depending on the season, every day, but not all the time. It's every day. Got you. I know for Antigua, for American Airlines at least, they have 2 flights a day. They didn't always used to have that, but now they have 2 flights a day, which is awesome. So while their flights usually full, going both ways. Yeah, well, I would think so, because in Miami to Antigua flight, oh my goodness, them flights are always packed. Crazy stuff. Were you guys into bike riding growing up, or were you guys more into like skateboarding? I remember we used to love riding bikes. I remember I was in Delaware once, me and my cousin. Sadly, he broke his arm that day because we were racing home, because my aunt told us to make sure we're home by nighttime, by the time the street lights come on. And we were racing back home, and he fell off the bike and sadly broke his arm. I'll never forget that day. We had to rush him to the hospital. It was crazy. But yeah, man, shout out to him, Nicholas. That's his name. Shout out to him. So funny story, it was a surprise gift from my neighbors. What? W neighbors. Your neighbors just randomly gifted you a bike? Sheesh. That is awesome. So are you and your neighbors and your parents pretty close? That's pretty cool. We got Retired Firefighter in the chat. Always good to see you, man. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. Thank you so much for hopping on, man. Retired Firefighter. How's everything going, man? Much love to you. It's the 777 British Airways, so it stops in Antigua to drop people off and pick up. Nice. Shout out to my beautiful wife. She just...
Happy birthday, Brian.
Aw, she came over to say happy birthday to Brian. Happy birthday, Brian. She just scared me, came up behind me, and just took the mic and said, happy birthday, Brian. So happy birthday, Brian. Much love to you. Oh, man. Mason, good to see you, man. Hope you're having a good evening. Much love. So a few of my cousins fly to into Caribbean, and they use Embraer 145 now. Awesome. What's up, Ernesto? Welcome to the stream. Hope you have a good evening. Maria, that's pretty cool. Is it few of your cousins fly into the Caribbean? They use the Embraer 145. Brian said, oh, thank you, Mary. Shout out to you, Brian. So you have been friends for 15 years? That's nice. So your neighbor just randomly gifted you a bike. W neighbors, man. That is pretty cool. Let me see. I flew on American Airlines 777 to Buenos Aires from Miami back in October. It was brutal due to 9 hours. Plus getting a huge turbulence halfway through the flight. Oh my goodness. That's terrible. That is crazy. But if you guys just joined, welcome to the stream. This is a celebratory flight. Happy birthday to Brian. This is his favorite plane we're flying. And this is his route of choice from Atlanta to St. Petersburg. Much love. He says so far, this is the MD-80. My wife just asked me what plane is this? Which other plane? Brian, Mary said, I thought he liked the other planes. She said something with an E. I'm like, the Embraer? Yeah, the Embraer. I said, I wish my neighbor would give me a bike. I don't know how much I would ride it though. I'm telling you. Are you guys good with your neighbors? Is that a good question? Or do you guys just ignore the whole neighborhood and just go about your day? Well, let me know what you guys do. Do you guys know your neighbors or no? We were super close to our next door neighbor. He was Jamaican. He was cool, but he moved away. And then the other neighbor on our right, he's pretty cool. Yeah, he's really cool. And then they sold the house, and then some new people move in. They don't really talk English, so we don't really talk to them much, but they still say hi. So that's our relationship with the neighbors. Let me see. Brian Temple, happy birthday. Save me some cake please. Indeed. What's up, Big Moon? Shout out to you. Good to see you on TikTok. So my neighbor isn't my... Real, why? What happened with your neighbor? Oh. Rio says neighbor. What happened with your neighbor? Rio said, thanks, man. Unfortunately, I can't have cake because of diabetic. Got you, Brian. Got you. Yeah, my neighbors are pretty cool. Nice. Yeah, I think it's always good to be cool with your neighbors. At least if they're cool, that'd be awesome. Because it's terrible living to neighbors you don't like. Because having a bad neighbor is never good. Because they always can look out for you. If a package goes missing, they can actually, if it goes to their house, they can bring it over for you and stuff like that. But Rio, tell me about your neighbors, man. I want to hear this story. Brian, how much nautical miles you out right now? And anybody else is flying, let me know how much nautical miles you guys are away from landing. See, Rio came in hot with that. He did. Listen, that sounds like Rio really has issues with his neighbors. Like, she doesn't say hi to me or anything. If you say something to her, she just gives you a dirty, oh no, Yeah, Rio, I don't like those type of people. Especially living next to them. That's scary because you're literally living next to me and you have an issue with me. I don't like that. Let me see. Mr. Easy Boy said, neighbors are chill. Don't cause any problems. Say hi when I see them. Awesome. 175 nautical miles. Nice. But man, Rio, that is hilarious. I can't believe she doesn't say hi. Anything that's crazy. Which I probably said, I understand, Brian. Indeed. If you guys just hopping on, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're having a great evening. Man, oh man. Rio, yeah, stay far from her. Stay far from her. Those are the people y'all look out for. I don't know. Especially if you've never done anything to her, she doesn't like you. Yeah. Gotta be careful with that. With her. What's up, Diego? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. Do you guys have any plans to travel this year? Any plans to travel this year? Looking like the babies are going to be here in June. I probably won't be traveling this year. Maybe next year. Next year we're probably planning to go to Antigua and then over to Honduras with the babies. Anybody else have any big plans? Any traveling plans for this year? Let me know. What's up, Sarah? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. Say hard neighbors. Trippy for you. Say how are your neighbors? Oh yeah, Brian. I was talking about it just now. Yeah, the neighbor on the left, we were super cool. His name, he's a Jamaican. He was cool, but he left. He sold his house and he's going to Ocala, same place that Brian and everyone told me not to move to. Ocala houses, if you guys don't know, Ocala houses are super cheap, super cheap. You can buy a house there cash, but everything is far. If you want to go to Walmart, you want to go grocery shopping, that place is far. It's in Florida. It's basically Central Florida, but it's basically far. But he was cool, super cool. And the one on the right, they're pretty cool too. They're fairly new, like a year or so, but they're pretty awesome. But the new people that move into the house that the Jamaican guy was in, they speak Spanish and not English, so it's really hard to communicate with them. But we do wave and smile when we do see each other. Rio said, bro, we were in the hallway and I said, how are you? She rolled her eyes at me. No, she heard me. And then when I said she should hit her little toe or under bed. So basically he said she should hit her little toe on her bed. Because that type of person, no. She definitely heard you, Rio, 100%. What's up, Benjamin? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. She definitely heard you, Rio. And those are the type of people you got to be careful with because you don't know. She heard you, didn't say hi back. She definitely did stump her toe on the bed, for real. It's crazy. We got Antonio in the chat. What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you have a good evening, man. Antonio, are you ready for that exam on Friday? How's everything going, man? How was school today? Houses are cheap in Ocala for a reason. Oh, man. Listen, Brian told me what his dad, I was thinking about like moving to Ocala and stuff. Brian and his dad told me like, no, don't even think about it. He was like, Ocala houses are cheap for a reason. Don't ever go to Ocala. I'm like, okay. Oh my goodness. Do you want me to give me the website link to my website for ATC? Sure, man. So you developed it, Benjamin? A website for AI ATC. Interesting. Let me know. She had to. It was just us two, and we made eye contact. Yeah, trust me. He definitely heard you, man. That's crazy. I don't know. It takes something out of people just to be nice, man. Just to be curious, just to say hello, good evening, good afternoon. Some people don't want to say it for some reason. I don't know. I grew up in the Caribbean. I'm pretty sure, Rio, you grew up in the Caribbean too, so you know how it is. We are very manageable. We love to say good afternoon, good evening, good night. And yeah, some people just not respond for some reason. Look at it. Antonio saying happy birthday in, I think it's Italian. Say good evening to everyone. Happy birthday, Brian. Shout out to you, Antonio. Much love, man. So, Brian, you just get a happy birthday in Italian. Oh, about that, let's go to sing happy birthday for Brian. I forgot about that, man. So, we got Rio going to be on the front line. We got George is going to hold on the bass. Antonio's going to hold on the tenor. Benjamin can hold on the soprano. Let's go and get this thing started. Retired firefighter, we're going to need you back there holding down something, man. Let's get it. We're going to sing happy birthday to the one and only Brian. Here we go. So 102, say time for a trip to Boston. No, I was not going to try to put myself in Boston Italian at all. I read that in my head. I was like, yeah, I'm not saying that out loud. All right, happy birthday to the one and only Brian, man. Much love, one love, more life, happiness. Much love to me. Here we go. That's Rio right there. I can hear Rio. That's Rio. Yeah, that's him right there singing. I can hear George in the background and Mr. Easy Boy and Antonio. Good job, guys. Good job. Yeah, that's definitely Rio leading on the front line right there. Happy birthday, Brian. Let's go. All right. Once again, happy birthday to Brian. All right. I'm going to try to butter a landing for Brian tonight. I'm not sure. I'm not good at buttering the MD-80, so I don't want to say I'm going to dedicate this landing to him, but I'm going to try. But if it's a bad landing, nah, it wasn't dedicated to Brian. It was dedicated to George if it's a bad landing. They said they opened up a new airport in Ocho Rios. Where's that at? Nice. Said, I understand. Said, let's do this. Deep breaths. Brian Rio's on the front line indeed, man. Awesome. No canto de... Yeah, let me not try that Italian. Say I can't sing well. I'll say it in Italian. Good job, Antonio. Said, did Chloe ever tell you all about those Olympics? Yeah, she actually did. Yeah, Rio. She actually really did. She came on stream. She even video called. She video called on Discord and showed us the actual medal. So she wasn't kidding. It was actually real. That was crazy. It was pretty cool. So she actually went to the Olympics in 20 what was it, guys? 2015. She actually ran and won some medals. So that's pretty cool. So I can give it to you for free if you would like it to try it out. So Benjamin, tell me your history, man. You said you created AI ATC. Did you are you an engineer? How does it work? Give it a full rundown. You can even, if you don't want to say it now, you can text me and tell me how it goes. That sounds interesting. So you fully created an AI for Flight Simulator. Interesting. Let me know what you guys think. Let me see. Retired Firefighter said, let's fly there soon. Oh, where's that at? Where you want to fly to, Retired Firefighter? This is supposed to say, Antonio, I got to go. French school is so I'm fluent. Nice. French school. You also want to learn something else. Arabic has really caught my eye. Nice. What other languages do you speak, Mr. Easy Boy? So is French, English. Do you speak Spanish? Let me know. It's been 30 minutes already. Sheesh. But man, beautiful flight so far. What's up, Darren? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, this Airbus A380 is a very beautiful plane, man. I wish I was able to fly on it. Ken Steven, good to see you, man. Hope you have the wonderful things. The trip, did y'all have the wedding yet? Yeah, man, we have the wedding, and my wife is now pregnant with twins. Yeah, the wedding was since January. Yeah, man, so got married. My wife is pregnant with twins. I should be here sometime next month. Looking forward to that, man. What's up, Hocus Pocus? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. But yeah, Stefan, good to see you, man. Steven, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good evening. Thank you so much for hopping on. Easy Boy said, Antonio, I do speak English at home, but I go to French school in Ontario, but super close to Quebec. So I use it day to day. Ah, nice. Awesome. Yes, sir. But yeah, it's good to see you, man. We haven't seen you in a while. Thank you so much for hopping on, King, Steven. Much love. How's everything with you, man? How's school? How's everything? Good to see you. What's up, Richard? Shout out to you on TikTok. Antonio said, Mr. Easy was okay. I was going to say because they use French in Quebec, which makes sense. Nice. So you go to all French school, so you speak only French at that school, man. I admire people that actually speak multiple language, man. That is a gift right there. That is a gift for your brain to just process multiple languages and know what to say. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I always ask my wife, like, when she thinks in her head, well, like, what language is she thinking? Does she think in Spanish or does she think in English? She tells me she thinks in mostly English, but sometimes Spanish. Let me see. Rio Stubb said, sounds like you live in Cornwall, Alexander, or Hawkesbury. Say, how was the Barca versus Intergame? Oh, man. Antonio, you know how it was. The fact that you're asking me, you know exactly how it was. It was good, Antonio. It was good. Yeah, the Barcelona lost by 1 goal. It was a good game, man. Lamine Yamal, he tried his best, and today Arsenal lost, so it's going to be a very, for me, I don't even think I'm going to watch the Champions League. Final is going to be, what now? Inter Milan versus, what was it? Arsenal? Not Arsenal. What's the other team again? But yeah, so Knicks 13, Celtics 24. Oh no, it's going to be a blowout? Don't tell me that. That's crazy. That is crazy. So good, I'm 19, getting ready to take my driver's license. I got to go work on my 45-degree angle for parallel parking. Nice. Parallel parking is not that hard, man. Don't let it intimidate you. It's not that bad. I'm pretty sure you're going to get it. Just practice with some chairs before you practice with some cars and hit the cars. Just practice with some chairs or some other stuff, and you'll be fine. Inter versus PSG. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Inter Milan, they're a good team, but not marketable, if you may say. I would honestly prefer Barcelona versus Arsenal in the finals. Even Real Madrid. But Inter versus PSG is not appetizing to me. I'll probably tune in, but yeah. Who do you got for the finals, Antonio? Who do you think is going to win, Inter or PSG? Say it's mostly English, and if you only speak live, would be fun. Nice to know both. Yeah, nice to know both of you. It's easy to say, wait, where you from? Rio? Nice. So comes to find out that Rio and Mr. Easy Boy are somewhere near each other. Awesome. Benjamin Hendricks says, I just started getting into doing ATC on Microsoft Flight Simulator. I had a couple AI ATCs, but I wanted to make one for myself, so I started. I am still in the progress, but I would love you to try it. Yeah, man. If you have any tutorials and the YouTube videos on how to use it or examples of how you use it, I would love to see it. I'd love to check it out. Let me know. Rio said he's living in Ottawa. In Fleming International, Ottawa, Rio's Jamaica. Oh, you're talking about Jamaica? Yeah, we haven't been to Jamaica in a while, for real. So he likes, he's 40 minutes away from me. Wow. Small world. That is awesome, man. I'm here streaming in Miami. That's crazy how the internet works, man. I'm really glad I met you guys, man. I was talking to Brian about this. I'm super glad I started this YouTube channel, started this awesome, with this beautiful family, man. I'm streaming in Miami. We have 2 awesome people that's connected just now from, they're literally 40 minutes away from each other, Rio and Mr. Easy Boy. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I had no idea Mr. Easy Boy was in Canada also. Nice. Let me know what flights you guys would like for tomorrow. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions. Tomorrow is what, Thursday? Yeah, let me know. It's a high flight. Good to see you, Tyler Z Gamer. Good to see you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm working on the YouTube channel now, but I should have it released on May 11th. No problem, man. So a few days from now, let me know. Sounds good, Benjamin. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any flights in mind for tomorrow. Say it's about 1 hour, depending on where exactly we're. If I ever go spotting and see YOW, I'll let you know. Nice. Oh, we're pretty close. Flight attendants, please prepare for landing. Brian, let me know how much nautical miles you were from the airport. I'm pretty close. I'm pretty sure you're almost there also. I'm like 3 away from Goose. Really? 3 what, minutes away from Goose? No way. I gotta go. See you next week. Shout out to you, Benjamin Henderson. Thank you so much for hopping on, man. Looking forward to trying your AI ATC. Hope you have a wonderful evening, man. So yeah, the retirement for 5 days about 15-20 minutes from me. What? That's crazy. Brian is like 3 hours away from me because he's in Tampa. So that means Retired Firefighter is also 3 hours away from me. Who else? Anybody else in Florida? I think we had, what's his name again? Pedro. Pedro's also in Florida. So he's probably like 3-4 hours away from me also. And anybody else? Rockout is in Indiana. Rockout is like 4 hours away from me from a flight. On a flight. Not driving. What's up, Aiden? This is MD-80 we're flying today. So Madrid versus to Barcelona for tomorrow's flight. Ooh. You know what? We've been talking about Spain and Barcelona this stream, so might as well. That's a nice flight there. Is Rylan in Tampa? He moved from Tampa to New York. Yeah, he moved from Tampa to New York. George had checked the Discord. Let's see what George got in the Discord. Sheesh, he found it. Brian, he found it. Remember, you asked him about the British Airways 777 from Antigua? There it goes. Beautiful. This is the Boeing 777 in the beautiful Antigua. Nice. This is a gorgeous shot right here, man. I'm telling you, this plane is always in Antigua. This is probably the first time I've ever seen the 777. Like when I growing up, this is when I first saw the 777 because it's always in Antigua. A very, very beautiful plane. George, question: is this the 200 or the 300? It looks like the probably the. It looks probably kind of longer, so maybe the 300. Yeah, it kind of looks longer. All right, here we go. Say, Brian, Tampa Bay is like an 8-hour drive where I am. Nice. Well, but yeah, beautiful shot there, George. Thank you so much for sending that in. All right, flight attendants, once again, please prepare for landing here in the beautiful St. Petersburg. Here we go. KSEA, that's a beautiful place. We landed there a few times before also. But yeah, Ryland moved to New York, I think it was last year, Rio. Indeed. Thanks, Josh. Oh, man. The airport should be popping up anytime soon. We have some clouds, but I think I'm going to keep the clouds on. Let's see if we can land this plane here in the beautiful St. Petersburg. Never been there before, but not too far from me. And Tampa is literally right next to beautiful St. Petersburg, KTPA. So we're going to... Brian, are we going to be flying over your house on this route? Coming over from the ocean? I think you live more inland, though. Yeah. What's up, Matt? Good to see you, man. All right, flight attendants, please prepare for landing. Here we go. Let's get it. All right, so we're going to drop our flaps in about T-minus 90 seconds. Just about 50 nautical miles away from the airport. I don't know that my plane had to be a certain speed to drop the gear. Oh, yeah, the 777. The 777 does that. Yeah, you have to be at less than 250. Born in Tora, thank you so much for the 3 roses. Much, much love to you. The good old Speedbird. Yes, sir. Good old Speedbird. Beautiful plane. So Florida is pretty far from you? Yeah, Florida is pretty far from everyone. Especially from where I'm at, South Florida. Yeah, pretty far. So I'm predicting the hard landing with the Undertaker. Oh, man. So you've been to Treasure Island, not too far from St. Pete. Nice. All right, here we go. Brian, this was a beautiful flight, man. Absolutely beautiful flight. Thank you so much for suggesting this, man. Gorgeous, gorgeous flight. All right, so the airport is just after this lake right here on my left-hand side. I see Master 11 is about to touch down. I see Brian. I don't know how I passed Brian, though. I kind of know how, because this plane goes pretty fast. I felt like I was slew moding the whole way, but I did not slew mode at all. All right, here we go. What's up, Matt? Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a good evening. All right, so we're down to 300 knots. That's to show you how fast we were going. Airport is just, let me see, should be able to spot it pretty soon. So Tampa's a vibe. The one time I've been is seems suburban as hell. Nice. Yeah, I've seen a lot of TikToks and people living in Tampa say Tampa's a nice, beautiful place to live in. Brian even told me it's a beautiful place to live in also. Yeah, man, so shout out to Tampa. I think I have the airport in sight. Should be this right here. Actually, no, not yet. Brian said I love Treasure Island. They were hit hard by both hurricanes. Man, it's crazy. That's one thing about living in Florida, man. Florida is pretty nice, beautiful. But, man, when a hurricane season, trust me, everyone is scared. Because the hurricanes, you can't predict. Sometimes even a weatherman can't really predict exactly where it's going to hit, what's going to happen. And it's crazy. We're very waterlogged down here. Any rain, a lot of rain is going to cause a lot of flooding. So, that's the only thing about living in Florida. All right, airport in sight. Officially have the airport in sight. We do have live weather on and live time. So this is how it looks right now. Gonna drop 2 notch of flaps. Slow this thing down. We're still at 275 knots. I don't know. You guys can see this. I don't know what's going on. What's that little thing right here? The graphics are going crazy. Some little triangle that's formed right now in front of me. I don't know if it's a tornado, but definitely not a tornado, but I don't know what that is. So the fishing in Florida is way too good. Funny about that is my dad just told me he want to go fishing soon, so I might go with him. We haven't been fishing in a while, so I might do that. So Brian, do you live close to the University of Tampa? Here we go. Put down some more flaps. Actually, let's go full flaps. Go full flaps. There we go. All right, Brian, this landing is for you, man. Hopefully it's not bad. anything over 3 out of 5, this landing is for you. If not, if it's a 2 out of 5, then that's for somebody else. There we go. 180 knots, perfect. Rio, how did you pass me? There's no way. Rio, how did you just pass me just now? You were behind me the whole flight. So there goes my game. They just crashed. Oh, no way. Nah, that's crazy. So, Brian, it crashed before you touched down. Yeah, this landing is definitely for you, man. This is your birthday landing. Here we go. Let me focus. Let me lock in. The trip I'm going to want you once you start, stop. I have a friend who used to refuse to go because we convinced him once. Now he wants to go Go where, Mr. Easy Boy? Fishing? Oh, man. Fishing is fun. I've recently, for some reason, my For You page on TikTok has been just straight fishing. So I've been into it more and more. Fishing is very fun. I used to, my dad had a boat in Antigua, and after school every day I used to go fishing with him, man. Rylan, what's going on, man? Remember your birthday gift to Brian today. Surprised you didn't say anything. Awesome. So it looks like you're keeping your word. Rylan, how you doing, man? Good to see you, bro. Gotta keep that word, Rylan. I know you're tempted, but don't do it. Here we go. Brian game just crashed. So let's see what I can do here. So my friend got accepted into U Tampa. What? Awesome. Congratulations to your friend. Tampa's a beautiful place. Your friend is gonna love it. But yeah, man, fishing is very relaxing. But I never used to like when we used to catch anything, man. I remember sometimes me and my dad would be out there for like 3, 4, 5 hours. Didn't catch any fish at all. Yeah, that's the only frustrating part about fishing. You're just out there in the hot sun or even in the night and you don't catch anything. That's the only frustrating part. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. Which picks George? The Boeing 777. It's a good playing college football. I'm head coach of Texas Longhorn. You can be a head coach in college football the game. Oh, nice. We got Rock Out in the chat. Good to see you, Rock Out. Much love, man. Just doing our landing right now in the beautiful St. Pete. Rock Out, how's it, man? Good to see you, man. Surrounding, a.k.a. Mr. FAA. What's the next flight? This is the last flight of the night. Rock Out, but good to see you, man. Here we go. Yeah, man. Brian said his game crashed, but let's see if we can get this plane down. Since you're about to fish here, won't even bite on worms. Fishing here is like I'm in a shopping mall with no money. I don't know. That's funny. That's funny. What? Oh my goodness. That's bad. There's nothing like going fishing and not catching anything. All right, here we go, guys. Yeah, that's the worst feeling ever. A little bit crosswing, pushing the plane off to the right. I have to make some adjustments. Oh boy. Straighten up the view from the back. No, we're too far to the right. Oh boy. Do a low approach. Yeah, we're gonna be coming in sideways. Gonna be touching out early. Well, we're down. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the beautiful, beautiful St. Petersburg. It's at 205, so
all right.
Still was for you, man. Welcome to the beautiful St. Petersburg, guys. The wind threw me off at the end there, but welcome to the beautiful St. Petersburg. Happy birthday to Brian once again, man. Much love. You see, haven't caught a fish since last. Mr. Easy Boy, that's crazy. Ronnie on TikTok said, so giving you a big shout out from Tampa Bay, Florida. What? Much shout out to you, man. We have a birthday guy here in the chat. He is from Tampa also, so awesome. See, you worked 21 years in aerospace, machining titanium for Boeing, Airbus, France. What? Air France, nice. Awesome, Ronnie. Good to know. Awesome. That is pretty cool, man. But yeah, shout out to you from your city in Tampa. Awesome, bro. Glad to hear, man. But once again, man, happy birthday to Brian, man. Hope you had a great day, Brian. He said you went to a steakhouse. Much love to you. Hope everyone had a great evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Well, let me see. I swear there's nothing in Ottawa Rivers unless you are that is funny, man. That is insane. Let me go ahead and do another landing real quick and then we call it a night. But yeah, man, appreciate you guys so much for hopping on. Shout out to Brian once again. Hope he had a fantastic day. Let me see if I can actually do this. Does it allow you to try landing again, or let me see? It doesn't. It's gonna basically crash when you do that. All right. But yeah, man, appreciate you guys once again. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Shout out to Brian. Shout out to Rockout. Shout out to Retired Firefighter. Shout out to Mr. Easy Boy. Shout out to Rio. Thank you so much for being on. Shout out to George. Shout out to Mr. Easy Boy, Retired Firefighter, everyone. All right, listen, he can't wait for tomorrow because he wants to say something, but he promised Brian not to say anything, man. That's crazy. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great evening. Shout out to everyone. One love. Much love. And God bless. Peace. Love you guys, man. Have a good night.
Contact Tower 119.9. Have a good night.